Hello, sixth grade. Second math lesson for the week, and my bubble does not want to move. Okay, so yesterday we looked at taking the information from a ratio table and then making a double number line with it. Now we are going to take the ratio table information and turn it into an equation using the value of a ratio. So let's go right ahead with this example. Jorge is mixing a special shade of orange paint. He mixed 1 gallon of red paint with 3 gallons of yellow paint. Based on this ratio, which of the following statements is true? 3/4 of a 4-gallon mix would be yellow paint. Every 1 gallon of yellow paint requires 1/3 gallon of red paint. Every 1 gallon of red paint requires 3 gallons of yellow paint. There is 1 gallon of red paint in a 4-gallon mix of orange paint. And finally, there are 2 gallons of yellow paint in an 8-gallon mix of orange paint. Okay, so let's go back to the first one now that we looked at all of them. So 3/4 of a 4-gallon mix would be yellow paint. Well, we have 3 gallons of yellow, 1 of red, which would mean 3 out of 4 would be yellow. So that one is true. Every gallon of yellow requires 1/3 of a gallon of red paint. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 1/3 would be 1. So that would be correct also. Every 1 gallon of red requires 3 of yellow. Yes. 1 gallon of red in a 4-gallon mix of orange paint. That is also correct. And then the last one is wrong. If it would say 2 gallons of red paint, then it would be right. Oops, sorry. Forgot to hit true for that one. So the last one is false. Everything else is right. Okay, so now let's look at this here. So Jorge now plans to mix red and blue paint to create purple paint. The color of purple he decided to make combines red paint and blue paint in the ratio of 4:1. So 4 gallons of red to 1 gallon of blue. If Jorge can only purchase paint in 1-gallon containers, construct a ratio table for all possible combinations for red and blue paint that will give Jorge no more than 25 gallons of paint. So we're going to make that equation. We already have our ratio table. So 1 to 4 for red, or for blue and red, 2 to 8, 3 to 12, 4 to 16, 5 to 20. Okay, and then it just shows the relationship. 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, that's how we figured out how many red. So now we need to have no more than 25 gallons. So if our ratio is 1 to 4, we can write 4 equals R times B. So the amount of red paint is equal to 4 times the amount of blue. Or the other way around, the amount of blue paint is equal to 1/4 the amount of red. Okay? So now we want to write, if Jorge has 24 gallons of red paint, how much blue will he have to use to create the desired color of purple? Well, we can plug that into either one of our equations. The easiest one would probably be the one that has B by itself. So 1/4 times 24, or we can also look at that as 24 divided by 4, which we know is 6. So 6 gallons of blue paint. All right. Go ahead and work on this one on your own. Hit play when you're ready to see the answers. So first you want to fill in the ratio table and then write the equation. So we have Malia. She's on a road trip. During the first 5 minutes, she sees 18 cars and 6 trucks. Assuming this ratio stays constant over the duration of the trip, complete the table using this comparison. T represents the number of trucks. C represents the number of cars. We fill in our table, 1, 3, 6, 12, 20. We always want to have that 1 because that makes writing our equation a lot easier. And then now you want to write the equation if you have not already. So go ahead and do that. So we have C equals 3 times T, or T equals 1/3 times C. So your assignment is going to be completing the questions on Edmodo for lesson 13. As always, if you have questions, just let me know.